Bitcoin is the most subversive technology on the planet. This is a system that is growing around the entire world. It's so perfectly designed as money that people just start using it like that. This is why Bitcoin will continue to grow.
Out of nowhere, an unknown person came up with this idea for Bitcoin.
He's the Kaiser Sose of the internet.
Invented in '09 by a fictitious person named Satoshi Nakamoto.
Over time, I think Satoshi learned to trust me. My last email to him was telling him that I had agreed to go visit the folks at the CIA.
Bitcoin is increasing in value really rapidly. There's $5 to $10 million worth of this stuff getting spent every single day.
Bitcoin is not a company. There's no central Bitcoin office. There's no central Bitcoin server. Bitcoin consists of tens of thousands of computers spread out across the world that are running the Bitcoin software.
Say, I'm going to college because my dad mines Bitcoins.
Dad mines Bitcoins.
It's the most innovative thing that's really out there right now.
They're just doing banking better than bankers.
When I got started on it, nobody was, talking about Bitcoin. Everybody made fun of me for my magic money.
Now people are like, oh, you're not this crazy person talking about some digital made-up currency. It's like, oh, I've read about it in the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times. It's real.
I spend thousands of dollars on lawyers every day just to make sure that I'm not going to go to jail.
Anybody with experience just made a ton of money. Anybody who was silly about their Bitcoins just lost a ton of money.
This idea will never die. The technology that Bitcoin brought to the forefront, the genie is out of the bottle.
It's like end the Fed. It's like, seriously, you think you're going to end the Fed? You're not going to end the Fed. You're not going to change anything about the
transcend it.
Bypass them. Right? Yeah. That's what you should do.
Bitcoin currently is the largest social economic experiment ever conducted in the history of the world.
I think we're finally entering the early adoption phase of this technology. For remittance, it's going to be a game changer.
I think I'm still full of questions.
That's where I work. This is where I live.
Bitcoin's $1 billion project. When I started, it was this tiny little experiment. And as it gets bigger, the pressure to not screw up just gets bigger and bigger. You can basically put a bank in your pocket. That's pretty amazing.
Do your neighbors know that you're kind of at the center of one of the most disruptive technologies?
I don't think they know quite how big it is yet.
Bitcoin is showing the fallacy that is the fear of deflation.
It's not about trying to beat the system, it's just we're going to ignore it.
This is going to change everything.
I have a Bitcoin and a half myself now, which I think probably in 10 years means I'll be really rich.